Good evening once again, and welcome to a special election edition of the KTLA News. I'm Micah Ullman.
And I'm Cher Calvin. It certainly has been an exciting night, one that many people are calling a nail-biter, razor-thin margins in so many states as those polls close. And, of course, here locally, we've got reporters covering this election here and also from coast to coast, including correspondents in Chicago at Obama headquarters, Romney headquarters in Boston, as well as a team of reporters covering the major races here in California.
And here in studio, we have a panel of experts tonight to help sort out the results and what they mean for the future of this nation. And there are so many important things on the ballot here locally that we'll get into in the next couple of hours here. But watching things on a national scope with President Obama and challenger Romney and three very important battlegrounds, well, more than three, but the critical three, Virginia, Ohio, and Florida at this point still too close to call.
Yeah, still too close to call, but we do want to begin our coverage with George Howell. He is at Obama headquarters in Chicago.
We are here live at Obama election headquarters. You hear the roar here. I'll tell you why. We just learned that CNN is projecting the states of California, Washington, Hawaii, and Minnesota to Barack Obama. Again, California, a big electoral prize for Barack Obama. Also, CNN projecting Idaho and Montana going to Mitt Romney. Want to give you crowd shots of what we're seeing here at Obama headquarters. There is a great sense of optimism. People are, as you hear, very excited about these results as they come in hour by hour. Also want to look over at what's happening in Boston. Slightly different crowd there. The crowd there very tense as they watch these election results coming in. Right now, we know that Mitt Romney is getting, several states coming in, but not the big states. Also watching what's happening with these swing states, these battleground states, still tight races, but it looks as if Florida is leaning more toward Barack Obama. Also right now, Ohio still leaning just a bit toward Barack Obama. That is the latest here in Chicago. George Howell reporting. Now back to you.
George Howell, thank you. And from Chicago, we want to bring you a live picture of the Romney campaign headquarters tonight in Boston.
And Romney and many of his supporters are closely watching the results, of course.
Romney is maintaining optimism as he waits for the election returns.
And we go now to Sandra Endo. She has a look at how the Republican ticket is spending the final hours of the campaign.
New projection at this hour. Utah is projected for Governor Mitt Romney, and that is not surprising. However, a key battleground state, Pennsylvania, was called earlier for President Obama. Clearly a state Mitt Romney wanted. He campaigned there earlier today, even on a day when voters headed to the polls. The candidate is holed up here in Boston, awaiting for the results. And of course, the waiting game continues. The crowd has really settled in to this waiting game right now. They're waiting for the results of key states like Virginia, Ohio, those results to come in. Polls are closing in Iowa and Nevada, also key swing states for this contest, and supporters are here. The program has started, the band is playing, but certainly suspense is growing as they await those results. And clearly it could be a long night, but the Romney campaign maintaining optimism. Their candidate will come out on top.
Well, I'm just going to get the regular quarter pounder without cheese, and give me a baked potato too.
The Republican ticket working up an appetite on the last day on the campaign trail and making an impromptu stop at an Ohio Wendy's. It was a lighthearted moment in what has been a very serious push at the end of this campaign. After casting ballots in their respective home states Tuesday morning, Mitt Romney and Paul Ryan hit the road one more time.
You voted, good.
Making stops in Cleveland and Pittsburgh to thank supporters and remind voters to hit the polls.
This is a big day for big change. We're about to change America to help people in ways they didn't imagine they could be helped, with good jobs and better take-home pay.
The Republican ticket will reunite in Boston to wait for the results. After spending the day doing interviews and get out the vote initiatives, The president and vice president will watch the returns from Chicago. Pre-election day polling shows the candidates locked in a statistical dead heat, and the victor may not be declared until key swing states post their results. Across the country, Americans are standing in long lines to make sure their vote is counted. If the results in Dixville Notch, New Hampshire, the first precinct in the country to cast ballots, are any indication, this could be a long night. Despite polls showing President Obama with a slight lead in key battleground states, the Romney campaign is optimistic the Republican challenger will come out on top. Reporting from Boston, I'm Sandra Endo.
Optimism remains high in Boston and, of course, in Chicago as well. We want to go back to KTLA's Glenn Walker in our virtual election.
I want to go now to Sandra Endo. Sandra Endo has been following what's been going on in Boston. She is at the Mitt Romney headquarters over there. Let's check in with her right now and talk about the mood there in Boston at Mitt Romney's headquarters. Sandra.
Share the energy in this room completely sucked out when Ohio was the decisive state in this contest, and Mitt Romney coming up short. Obviously, President Obama reelected for another 4 years, and clearly the crowd here upset, a very somber mood, very quiet. But we are seeing Romney supporters gather around the stage, filling in the spaces. They were handed out American flags to wave, but there's still no word on if and when the candidate will address supporters here. Clearly, we are learning that the candidate himself is not ready to concede. He told reporters earlier that he only had one speech prepared, and that was a victory speech. So definitely, he will need to prepare another very different type of speech to deliver to supporters tonight. Cher.
Sandra, is there a sense that we're going to be waiting some time to hear from Governor Romney? I mean, this thing is locked up in the Electoral College. The delay is... it's already been a delay at this point.
Absolutely, but certainly not the nail-biter of an election we were all anticipating. Clearly, this is around the time generally a lot of these presidential contests are called. But clearly, yes, the waiting game continues. We are waiting for that concession, that call from candidate to candidate for Mitt Romney to come down here and address his supporters. But clearly, according to the campaign, they are not ready to do that just yet. Obviously, there are a lot of emotions and pent-up feelings surrounding this campaign. It was very hard fought on the Republican side. Consider the fact that he had really late surges in this contest, a roller coaster ride for a lot of supporters here, a glimmer of hope that he could possibly upset the incumbent. So a lot of factors at play here tonight.
And one of those factors of that glimmer of hope was, and we keep on talking about this, was his final push just today to make it over to Pennsylvania, which was giving a lot of voters and people watching the coverage. Perhaps he might win Pennsylvania, but that wasn't the case. He also going to Ohio and not winning that as well.
Clearly, yeah, we have not really seen that from any presidential candidate, a last-minute push on Election Day. Usually they're sequestered with their families, thanking volunteers, but clearly not campaigning on a day when voters are out there casting their votes. So certainly a lot of people said, look, it may be a sign of desperation here. It could have been a last-minute push to actually help build momentum. But either way, Mitt Romney coming up short, and supporters here very disappointed.
Sandra Endo for us live from Romney headquarters in Boston as we wait word tonight from Governor Romney.
Yes, and now we want to check in with Jim Nash.